Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide for Beginners. I am your host, Roderick, and in this episode, we're going to go through our very first Minecraft day. Start to finish. The sun has just come up over the horizon, and we have no time to waste because we need to get some food, we need to set up our starter base, and we need to get prepared because night is coming, and that means with the night comes a lots of bad, creepy crawlies. So our first order of business is to find a spot where we're going to build a very small, compact starter base. So this is not going to be some huge, glamorous, glorious build. In fact, most players just take a bunch of dirt blocks and kind of make a little hut out of them. I think we could do something a little bit nicer than a dirt hut, but we've also got to kind of move a little quickly and get something up and going here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build ourselves a very basic wooden house, I think. And in a future episode, I'll go into detail on what makes building a good build, as well as some basic design principles for this game that people seem to enjoy. But for right now, we're not gonna worry about being super fancy. Okay, we gotta get some blocks and pillar up there. And see, my wood tools are almost already broken, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break here from building the starter base, and we're going to get some cobblestone. That way, we should be able to make ourselves stone tools that will last a little bit longer. So what I like to do to find cobblestone, I like to find the side of a hill. Okay, right here looks like a really good spot. So I'll switch to my shovel. And we'll just kind of dig a little bit down and into the hill here until we hit stone. And then we'll use our wooden pickaxe. So right there is some stone. So I'm just gonna dig this out a little bit here. Alright, we got that. So let's get some stone here. And there is the advancement, the Stone Age. Now in Minecraft, for those who don't know, advancements are sort of like achievements in other games. They represent a series of in-game accomplishments and challenges you have overcome. Alright, so let's see here. We gotta cook up some of this meat that we got from the sheep that we killed to get the wool for the bed. So let's get that done. Let's see, 19. Alright, we'll take 20 cobblestone. And I think we'll set up base camp right here. Looks like a nice little spot here. We have like the border between two different biomes. We got taiga and plains, and then we got some forest over there. So we got spruce, we got birch, and oak wood, all in close proximity. So I like that. So let's get our crafting table down here, and we'll move the crafting table a ways away from where we're going to be building, so we don't accidentally get into our own way there. We're going to craft ourselves a furnace. We're gonna put our meat in there, and we're gonna throw in 5 logs. Now that's gonna cook the meat, which when we eat because in this game you have hunger and you have food. Now, if you look down right above my hotbar, you'll see 2 different bars. One in the shape of hearts, and the other, they look like wine glasses to me, but they could be like, ham bones or legs or shank, or I don't know. Could be like a meat with a bone sticking out of it. We'll just call them food bars for now. So as you take actions within the game, your food bar depletes. If it depletes down too far, then in hard mode you could actually starve. In normal and easy modes, nothing really happens. If your food gets down to 3 bars or less, you can't sprint, and you cannot regenerate health if you have any hunger whatsoever. So while that's smelting, let's go ahead and let's craft up some sticks, and let's get some stone tools here. Make a stone axe and a stone pickaxe. Those are the 2 most common tools that we'll need for this stage, and there's another advancement, getting an upgrade. Alright, so we got some food. We'll take that back. We have enough sticks here. We'll make a shovel. And then we'll put 1 more here, and then we'll put 2 and make a stone sword. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now let's get started on building ourselves a very basic house here. Now, it's gonna be simple design here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these spruce logs as our pillars to outline the shape of the house here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll take it 5 high. So now, let's see, we're gonna come over this way, and this looks like a good length here. All right, looks like we're running a little bit short on spruce, which luckily we have a whole bunch of spruce nearby, so I'm not gonna take on these taller trees just yet. So I'm just gonna come over here and grab some quick spruce wood from these smaller trees. Now when you chop down a tree, it's important to break every piece of wood block that you see, because that'll cause the leaves on the tree to start to decay, and they may drop useful items such as sticks. Oak trees have a chance of dropping apples, which are a decent early game food source. Otherwise, they drop sticks and saplings. Now, if you get saplings like these, you can plant new trees. And that's how you keep your forests renewable, in a manner of speaking. It takes time for it to grow, and you can use bone meal to make it grow faster. But we'll cover all that in a later episode. Okay, I think we need one more tree here. And it looks like there's a nice deep cave here. That's pretty cool. All right, focus, rod, focus. Alright, so now we have that done, and we're just going to make ourselves a very basic rectangular shaped house here at this point in time. Right here is good, so we'll put 5 blocks down here. And then let's try and stay lined up between these two here. That is lined up, so 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. And we'll come and put a beam across the top here. And then extend that out 1. And extend that out by another 1. Extend these out. Okay, and then put a beam across. Okay, so now we have 2 freestanding U shapes. Now we're gonna need to get a little bit more spruce wood. And a lot of times in Minecraft, building consists of building a little bit of your structure, running and getting more resources, building a little more, running and get a little more. Now the better players out there, they seem to have a knack for knowing just how many blocks they'll need for a certain thing, and they'll gather all that before they start building. And so if you know what blocks you're going to need, I highly recommend you gather up your resources beforehand. But if you're like me and you're kind of just freestyling a quick build because you need something functional, then yeah, go ahead and just do it this way. Build a little, gather a little, build a little, gather a little. And pop that out. Okay, so now we have that done. Now we need to put our foundation of cobblestone down. And see, it's starting to get dark already. So if I didn't have a bed, I'd be in a world of trouble right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our shovel. We're just gonna dig around. And we'll have a cobblestone floor in this house too. Alright, so we have that. And we only have 3 cobblestone. We need to go mining for cobblestone. So let's head back over where we were digging up the cobblestone earlier. So let's go back to where we were digging up the cobblestone earlier. And we'll do a little bit of mining here. And this is a very fortunate find. We found coal. Now coal is a fuel source that you can use in furnaces to smelt and cook things. So we're just gonna go ahead and mine this coal up, because the more coal, and we can also use coal to make torches, which is very important. Because with a torch, we can now kind of light up these underground caves as we dig here, and now keep mobs from spawning inside of them. Because mobs only require darkness. They can spawn during the day if the area is dark enough. Okay, so we got ourselves 21 coal. That's pretty nice. That was a nice find for us. So I think we're ready to head back and start putting the floor in here. All these creepy noises going on. Making me just a wee bit nervous with that. And of course, that was not enough. We need to go back in and get more cobblestone. So while we're mining out the rest of the stone, let's have a little bit of a chit chat about what we're doing on our first day. What's important to accomplish? Well, the most important thing to accomplish is getting a bed or some sort of shelter, because when the mobs come out at night, you either want to be in a spot where they can't get to you, or you want to be able to bypass that step by sleeping. So a bed is definitely high priority. Also, if you were to die, you would respawn or come back into the game wherever the last spot you slept was. If you haven't slept, or your bed was destroyed since the last time you slept, you will go all the way back to where you initially entered the world at when you come back into life. So for that reason, it's also very important to make sure you get a bed early on with you, because that will allow you to control where you come back into the game at after you die. Now, when you die, all your stuff lands on the ground next to your body, and if that part of the game world is loaded into memory and you don't pick it up within, I think, 5 minutes, it will disappear forever. And that's how the game is designed. It's called despawning. So you definitely want to make sure you sleep somewhere in a bed so that you know where you're going to respawn at. So when you have to run back and pick up your items, you know exactly how to get there from where you respawn into the world. The second biggest priority I see in a brand new Minecraft world is food. Having a full hunger bar allows you to sprint, which allows you to outrun every single mob in the game. Which means if you do get yourself into a hard spot, you can escape it pretty easily with a good sprint. But you can't sprint if your food is too low. So you have to keep your food up at a minimum in order to be able to sprint. And also, if your food bar is depleting, you will also need to eat before you can regenerate health. Alright, so we have ourselves a new stone pickaxe, and we have about 20 cobblestone in our hands. So I'm going to go in and put our foundation row here. Just one row of cobblestone around the outside perimeter to make it look like the house is built up on a foundation. Alright, we need a little bit more cobblestone. So in the early game of Minecraft, a lot of this game is just doing what we're doing right now. Gathering resources, building small buildings, and getting your bases covered from a functional perspective. So on your first couple of Minecraft days, that's not the time to be building automated farms and stuff. You need to get a shelter and a bed, and I like to get a few chests set up for storage, as well as maybe capture some animals and put them into a pen so you can breed them for a nearly infinite food source. Let's put a light up here just to keep despawn or mobs from spawning in here. And we'll pick up some more dirt. Or it's not dirt, but stone. Now I'm hitting a lot of andesite here, which is not what I want. Let's go this way for cobblestone. Now in future episodes, I'll discuss mining and how you can find diamonds more efficiently and all that stuff. So we're not going to worry about tracking down diamonds. It looks like we might have come back into the same area as before. Never mind. I thought we may have opened up a new cave here. Alright. So we have 41 stone blocks right now. We'll see if that's enough here. Okay, and there we we go. So we have our foundation layer. Now we're gonna need plenty of oak planks. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna start filling in our walls here. Alright, so we have our 4 walls up. We have our floor. Now we have to add a roof. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have, without trying, a perfectly square 9 by 9 room here. So now we gotta add a door so we can get in and out of this place. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Door. 1, 2, 3, 4. So even number of spaces on both sides. Create ourselves a door. That there. And we're going to create ourselves an andesite staircase that we can put here to lead up to the door. So we can just walk right up there. Alright, so now we gotta get up there and we got to build ourselves. Let's see. Let's get some spruce staircase here. Can we do a spruce staircase? There we go. Alright. So now I'm gonna build that wall there, and I will bring you guys back when the roof. Sorry, gotta build the roof now, and I'll bring you guys back when the roof is done. Check it out. Alrighty, and the basic house is done, and there is a pillager raiding party walking through the forest next to my house. We are not prepared to tangle with those guys, so we are going to just avoid direct confrontation, and we are going to move on down to the side of the river down here. There looks like a nice little spot here for planting some wheat. And not a moment too soon either, because we are running low on food bars and health bars. So we're gonna wait for that to grow. In the meantime, we're gonna go hunting some food down. So I want to make sure I save a couple of cows, because I want to capture them into a pen. And that's going to be my food source for a while. Let's see, is there any fish in the river? There's some fish over here I might be able to snag and cook up and eat. Before it gets too dark. Alrighty. Alright, I got about 3 fish. That should cook up and should be enough to fill my hunger bar. So we got some wheat growing. We don't have any wheat in our inventory, because you're going to need wheat to lure cows in. So once we sleep, we'll go ahead and cook up these fish, and that should hold us for a while. And then, while that's cooking, let's grab some wood. Now see, there's a skeleton over there that spawned, and he's in the shade, so he's not going to burn up in the sun. And he could spell some bad news for us. So we're just going to kind of give him a little bit of wide berth. Good news is if he tries to come after us, he's going to have to come into the sun, and he's going to take sun damage, because all the mobs will take damage if they're in the sunlight. In the meantime, we're going to make some fencing, and we're going to set up an animal pen probably over here to hold some cows. So once our wheat grows, we'll lure the cows in, and then we'll breed the cows together in order to make more cows. And now it should give us a fairly limitless supply of food. Okay, well that's going. I'm gonna poke my head out. Okay, so there's a lot of cows up here. Okay, that's good. That's a very good sign. Lots of cows is a good thing. Reason being is I can harvest some of these cows now. Ooh, that's a lava pit. We want to stay away from there. Alright, I don't see any villages nearby. Because the villages sometimes have wheat growing already. Which we can use to lure the cows into our pen, but I think we're just going to wait for our wheat to grow. So in the meantime, we'll build our animal pen. And we'll build some fences and some fence gates to hold them. And then we'll probably do like a little dirt bridge going across the river here, just to make it easier to get the cows across. Alright, so I got 3 raw steak from that, which is perfect. Throw them on there. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's create all the fences. Let's create some sticks. And let's create 2 fence gates and then all the rest in the fences. Alright, that should be good. So we have 30 fences and 2 fence gates. Now the reason for making 2 fence gates is that we can do an airlock type design. Oh, hello Mr. Tree. Walking along, all of a sudden a tree grew up around me. So if we did 5 by 5 by 5, that we should have enough. We'll knock some of these trees down, make a few more fences so we can have a little bit larger animal pen. Alright, so let's take it and set it up over here. Alright, so we'll put this one here. Indicates one corner. And we'll do a, I think what we'll do is we'll do, see, we have 50 divided by 4. Let's do 15. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a very simple little airlock design. So that way the cows can't escape when you're trying to load in more cows. But we got some more seeds to plant. I do like that. Now if we had bone meal, we could grow the wheat a bit faster. Get that segment done. So let's see, is our skelly friend still over there? He is not still over here. Now bone meal you get from crafting bones into bone meal, and you get bones from skeleton drops. So if you kill a skeleton, a bone could drop, which you could then turn into 1 or more bone meal, which you can then use to make plants grow faster. All right, let me go ahead and while we're waiting for our wheat to grow, let's go ahead and let's move our stuff into the house here. Into our little starter base. Now for a good starter base, really all you really need is a place for some furnaces. You'll probably have more than one. You need some storage capacity. We'll probably put a slab roof across here and make an upper level for storage. A place for a bed. Chests, the storage, crafting tables, enchanting table, and the necessary bookshelves. So that's basically our requirements for a starter base. So we're gonna put our bed over here in this corner. We'll put them tight against the wall to save space here. That. Then we have one chest right now. We'll put there. Okay, take that out and break him apart and move everything inside here. So now, if we get pinned down by mobs or something, or if we don't want to sleep through the night for some whatever reason, so we'll put our furnace there. Yeah, so we can put in our chest here. Do I have enough planks to make that chest? I do not have enough planks to make another chest. Alright, so in our starter base here, let's go check on our wheat growth. Nope, not quite yet. Well, once we get that wheat to grow, then we'll be able to lure 2 cows into our pens and start breeding up the animals. So let's go around and knock down these little temporary dirt scaffolds here. And if the wheat hasn't grown yet, what we'll do is we'll push the animal breeding back to next episode. And we'll wrap it up here. So let's run down to the river and check on our wheat. All right, not quite ready yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's wrap her up here. And there we go. We have basically our first day, scratch that, make that our first week in Minecraft. We have built ourselves a little starter base building here. We've outfitted it with a couple of amenities. We've talked about some food sources. We've planted some wheat, and we've gone hunting for fish, and we've gone hunting for cows. We are going to push back the animal breeding pen to the next episode because it's just not having enough time here for the wheat to grow. And we also did a little bit of light mining to get some cobblestone to make some stone tools. So in the next episode of the Minecraft Guide for Beginners, we'll be touching on underground adventures. We'll be going through, we'll do some caving. We'll talk about where to find diamonds, where to find lapis, where to find gold, and other resources like that. And hopefully, cross your fingers, we'll come across either an abandoned mine shaft or a dungeon so we can talk about those. If not, we'll catch those in later episodes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button down below and click the bell icon to be notified on new video releases. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed the content. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below the video there, and I will see you next time on the Minecraft Guide for Beginners.